Kelly from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you're making me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this TGIF, where it's currently 34 degrees, and we're supposed to get into the 40s today. First in the chat is Carol. Yes, you are first, and thank y'all for coming on over and raid from Auntie Mama's. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Sunshine, and will be warmer today. Maybe in your area, but not here. No. Buy it. Baby girl vibes, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And Heather, hello, good morning and welcome. And Paul, thank you very much. I got your items ready for the show this morning. Thank you for sending those in for the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It every Friday. Don't forget, if you have any items that sold and you would like to share for next Friday, you can start sending them in as soon as today. Make sure they're in my email box by 5 a.m. next Friday morning. Email, make sure you include what you bought, where did you buy it, how much you paid for it, and if you had taken an offer, how much was that offer for? Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Speaking of prayers, I would like to, I'm going to do something right after I go through the hellos real quick. Angela, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Jay, hello, good morning and welcome. I'm working and lurking here today. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I do that a lot. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Auntie Mama sent y'all. Well, thank y'all for coming on over. Scarlett, hello, good morning and welcome, and thank y'all for the raid from Auntie Mama. Let's see here. Who else do we have in the chat? Angie, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Angela, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Toochman, hello, good morning and welcome. Driving, and well, you better be careful driving. Don't be texting and driving, dude. Amy, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I would like for us to, at this time, which I usually don't do this too often, but I want us to take a moment of silence. Pray however you would like to pray. Mark had gotten his updated information today, 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. He is going to be going into surgery today. So for a moment of prayers and a moment of silence for Mark, Let's keep him in your thoughts and prayers for a speedy recovery and that everything goes well. And bless the doctors and the nurses who are going to be handling him today to where he does come through with a quick recovery, please. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Miss Denise. Good to see y'all. Welcome. So let's do a moment of silence for Mark, please. Yep, yep, yep. He'll be in the surgery this morning at 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. Yeah, everybody keeps saying today's the Friday the 13th. It's just another day to me. I don't look at it because of the date. It's whatever you do to make it good day. Make it a good day. Yeah, don't worry about it being Friday the 13th. It just happens to be the 13th today, and it happens to be Friday, right? Yeah. Oh no, my dog is very sick. Have to put him down day. Oh, sorry to hear that, Glenn. Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Yes, healing vibes, please. Yep. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get started because we got some good lineup items for y'all to go and be part of the show today. Don't forget to make sure you do email me. Why is my stuff ain't showing? There it is. Don't forget to email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com and make sure you include those items that you sold. It doesn't matter when you sold it, as long as it's within 90 days. Because one of the things I have been trying to do is go with some items that were being sent to me, and it can't go past 90 days to get your listing. So make sure you send it within the 90-day period, please. Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how have you been? Long time no see. Welcome. Wendy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. That's right. That's right. All right. So without further ado, let's go into our program of the day, which is would you buy it or would you leave it? And don't forget, you just let us know in the chat if you would buy it or would you leave it. If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. So let's get started with today's program.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
The game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
Yeah, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn, I'm so sorry to hear about that because that's the hardest thing to do. Yep. All right, let's get into our first item of the show today, and this is sent in by Mr. Paul, Gate City Paul. This first item that we're going to be showing you is a vintage Scoey Hollow Berry Swirl Ceramic 1950s 5-piece dinnerware stoneware set. It's a 5-piece set. I've sold this set. Yes, I have sold this set before. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, why am I not on the screen? I see why. There we go. There we go. All right, and there's this. It's SCIO dinnerware. 5-piece set. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see here. Everybody's saying Chrissy and Stacy. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, Miss Denise says she'd pick it up for where it went right now, $1 and sell it for $45. Angie says she would pass. Carol says she would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $50. Glenn says he would pick this up for $3 and sell it for $20. Remember, these are from the 1950s. seeing his information in the email. Let's see here. Ashley says she would pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Amy says she would buy it for $5 and sell it for $60. Yeah, it came in its box. I'm the same way. If it was in a box, I would definitely pick it up because I've sold this before. Yeah, this one's I've sold before. All right, let's see here. Got this at a yard sale for $5. Listed this back on 4/28/2024. Buyer messaged me to say ask if they would drop the price, the bowl from their set. Drop the price because they wanted the bowl. And of course, he declined because he wanted to sell it as a set. The buyer said no problem and understood. So they paid, wow, full asking price. He paid $5 for it at a yard sale and sold it for full asking price of $69.99. And someone was trying to buy it just for the bowl. I don't know if he would drop the price because they just wanted the bowl, but they decided to go ahead and buy the whole set. That's what I'm talking about. All right, this next item up to show. This is Star Wars Death Star Snap Fast Model Kit AMT Ertl, new sealed in box. New sealed in box. And these are the Snap Fast Model Kit. No glue needed. I'm not sure what year is this from. Let's see. I don't see a year. $1998. This is from 1998. The year on this is 1998. Angie says she would pick this up for $5 and sell it for $65. Carol says she'd pick it up for $2 and sell it for $75. Amy said buy it for $30 and sell it for $99. Miss Denise says I would leave it. She'll let somebody else have it with no problem. Yeah. 1998 and it's new sealed. Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? And Scarlett says, of course, pick it up for $3 and sell it for $69. Scarlett, do you know any other numbers besides 69? Because you know everything don't sell for $69. Just saying. Maybe in your little world, but not in the real one. Love it, love it, love it. Anybody else? Would you buy it or would you leave it? The more they, right, Carol. Y'all just something else. Cheesehead. Yeah, you right. You right about that one. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's so far? She's just being an angel. Not. I hear that one too, Jennifer. All right. Nobody else is going to let us know anything in the chat. So let me see what he says in an email. Bought this at a local auction for $9. Listed this on December the 10th of 2025. And it sold back in January, the 13th. Not even a month later, a little over a month. And sold it for full asking price. Again, he only paid $9 for it. And he sold it for full asking price of $49.99. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. All right, this next item also sent in by Gate City Paul. This is a vintage Marvel 1979 Spider-Man metal TV lunch lap folding tray, Marvel Comics from 1979. If you notice, it is still wrapped in its original packaging. Yeah, still wrapped in its original packaging. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? I would definitely picking this up if I would have found this in somewhere outsourcing. I sure would. Very quickly. Glenn says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $65. All right, come on. Why isn't my chat moving? There we go. Let's see. Angie says pick this up for $4 and sell it for $25. Amy says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $45. Wendy says she would buy it for $3 and sell it for $65. Miss Denise says she would pay $2 and sell it for $45. Carol says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $75. One of the things I like about doing this on Fridays, especially if you go out sourcing and you see this kind of stuff, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I remember seeing that and how much it sold for. Let me pick it up. Danielle says keep it. I would pick it up for sure. So would you buy this or would you leave it? Remember, it's a 1979 Spider-Man metal TV tray lap folding table tray from 1979. There's the show link for Denise Josie with Leslie in for today. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern. Kate said, he says, I would sell it. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And she says, I would leave it. And you know what's so funny, Paul? You're laughing and saying that you don't want to say that. Tell me, isn't that funny? Leave it. Let's see. Wendy says that she would buy it for $5 and sell it for $35. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I like the color of it too. The brand is Marsh Allen. Never heard of it. From Ohio, made in the USA. What? Yeah, you know it's old. All right, let's see what Mr. Paul said he got this for. And let me get into the email. He listed this on December the 6th of last year. He did buy it for $20. I would have picked it up too. I have never found one of these new sealed, and I thought it would be good. He did not find any comps when he bought it. He did sell it in 9 days, by the way, for full asking price. And again, he paid $20, but wait till you see what he sold it for. Full asking price of $89.99. I can do that all day, every day. Missing Regina this morning. She's probably been busy. I think she was on the Glass show last night with Tooch and them. I think because I know she was on with Ellen yesterday too. She's been busy. I don't know. I haven't seen her yet. But that's not bad. Paying $20 and still selling it for $89.99 for full asking price. She wasn't on Tooch last night? Okay. All right. Rita was on. I don't keep up with all that. All right, this next item is, and let me take that off the screen. Now, these I make. This sold on Michael's Maker's Place. Michael's has a place where you can put your items that you've made. This is a pot holder. I will then show you the front and the back. I make these, and this one happens to be that print. And it is the African Kente fabric. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you pay for it, and how much you think they might have sold for? It's a pot holder. When is that? My son would probably steal it from my stockpile. I just threw this one in because I did get this sold on Michael's Maker's Place. It is homemade. I made it. On eBay. Hello, Doreen. He sold it on eBay. The first time he ever found it sealed. That was a sealed item. Jennifer says, leave it. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard. Francine and I will be on at 3 p.m. Yeah, I got the email this morning. Miss Carol says, pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for $10. Little Debbie says, for free and turn it into 14. Nice, but I just don't like that pattern. I understand. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. Ms. Denise says, pick it up for $1 and sell it for 12. Yes, I made this myself. I'm going to show you my platform. If you go to my main page, you'll see all the platforms I sell on. This is one of the platforms. I have quilts and I'm about ready to show you because it's on the actual page. I couldn't open it from the page because it's the way that their platform is. Pay $1 and make it and sell it for 18. Wait till you see Paul. I'm going to show you my quilts. Angie says pass. She was on Ellen's. Yeah, she was on Ellen's yesterday. My cost to make this particular pot holder was $1.33. Paul says he would pick it up for 3 and sell it for 20. But yeah, I have this is my Michael's Maker's Place, place that I sell on Michael's. So that's the front, there's the back, and I sold this for $4. Sold it for $4. Now, this is my other items that I have. I do make clergy stoles. I have different pot holders, microwave bowls, quilts, table runners. This is a lap quilt with butterflies and dragonflies. I have this one that's called the Lady in Red quilt, fairy tale quilt. And this is a twin size, full size. But you can check out that website. I gotta add some more. I do have more I gotta add. That's all I have left right now. The others already sold. So I definitely have to put this in. But yeah, go to my Michael's Maker's Place link. It is on my main page or on my actually it should be on my main page. Yep, right here. Here's the link to Michael's where I got to put more that I have. I have 3 totes of quilts that I got to add to it. But that's my Michael's Place, Maker's Place is what they call it. All right. Now, this next item is a Hot Wheels 2016 Virginia vintage. Let's see where it went. Why I don't see you in the chat now. Vintage Vibrations. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. There's Heather. Makes quilted items. Yep. Thank you. I do make microwave bowls too, but I do those as special orders as well. I only have 1 left on Michael's. Let's see. This is from 2016 Mattel Hot Wheels Star Wars X-Wings Fighter with stand from 2016. Her name is Ashley. All right, thank you. Hello, Ashley. I got another Ashley. Thank you. It is Hot Wheels from 2016. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? And welcome, Ashley. Good to have you here too. All right, Dorian says, I see a lot of Star Wars selling for $35 or more. Carol says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $35. Little Debbie says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $38. Angie says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $30. Jennifer says, I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for $20. Paul says, pick it up for $1 and sell it for $12. Yep, it's Hot Wheels. Amy says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Angela says, pass. This one I picked up in a lot at a garage sale where I usually go and bring my IKEA bags, those big blue ones. I fill them up and I get a price and I pay it. In this case, I bought a lot of stuff at this one garage sale for $20. My cost for this one was 32 cents. My cost, 32 cents. And I sold it for full asking price. I had it listed for $9.25 and sold it for that price. I love buying bulk item stuff. I like to bring my IKEA bags and fill them. And I pay whatever they tell me they want it for. Now, this next item sold on Poshmark. Item next is Poshmark sale. This is a vintage sterling silver Art Deco filigree rhinestone bib necklace and pendant. We'll go through the pictures so you can see them up close. Got a little rhinestone crystals here, a dangle here, some marker sights on the sides. That's the actual pendant. Got that side view. There's the back of it. You know, I just realized it was signed. Yep. A.M. Lee. But that's okay. Spring ring clasp. 14-inch necklace. A.M. Lee sterling. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Johnny, did you get my email? I sent you a few items. I looked for it. I didn't see it. I did get an email from you, but it wasn't anything to do with sales, and I don't see it. Yeah, because I even went back as far as when Paul sent it last week. The last one I ever got from you was March the 9th. That was from last week. Yeah, March the 9th was the last one I got from you. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. Yeah, I didn't get it. I did get an email for you that I already got that one particular email, but then you forwarded it to me. But the last one I got from you was on the 9th of this month, and that was for last week. Last week was the 11th. Dorian says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Amy says, pick this up for $8 and sell it for $85. No, I did not. Miss Denise says, pick this up for $10 and sell it for $45. Hello, love. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Asher said she'd pick this up for $15 and sell it for $40. Yeah, I do have an email from you, but it wasn't having to do with anything that sold. I don't see it, but if you can resend it to me, I'll start for next week. But I did get one from you on the 9th, and that we showed last Friday. Trying to email you last night, fell asleep. Angela says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for $75. It's a drive. Can I still send? Yes, yes, you can. Yeah. Hit that word send, girl, and I'll star it. Jennifer says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $50. Yeah, like I said, the only one I have the last one I had from you was on the 9th. I know you said you were going to send me some, but I didn't get anything. Yeah, just send it in for next week and I'll star it because I always start when I get it in my email. Just so I know where I can find it easy. If I see would you buy it or would you leave it in the subject line, I star it. And I also open it to make sure I can open the links. And then I reply and let you know I got it. And I even looked at my deletes. I didn't delete anything. All right, so this one I picked up. For those that remember Brandon, back in the day, his name was Brandon, Lego Man of the Midwest. Now he's got a different channel name. He's changing, but you don't see him on YouTube anymore. I bought a lot of jewelry from him, several pounds. And he sent me a lot for free jewelry that was needing to be untangled for free. This was in that one bag of stuff I had to sit there and untangle, which I love doing. So it was free. I untangled it, listed it, and it sold for an offer. Someone said, would you take it? And I said, yeah, you can have it with no problem. Because again, I got it for free and I sold it for $70. $70. Yeah, Angie, the last one I got from you was on the 9th, which was for last Friday. Last Friday was the 11th. So yeah. That's all I had to do was sit there and untangle it. All right. This next item, this is a Sweet Romance, is the brand. USA, Lily of the Valley, Art Nouveau style brushed bronze enamel bangle with security chain. Yeah, I don't mind sitting there untangling stuff. But anyway, here's the brooch, the bracelet. It's a little bracelet bangle. It's got a security chain on it. Got some beautiful details on it. The hinge, the back, the side, the size, the clasp, the security chain, the inside. There's the brand. Sweet Romance USA is the brand. Or the marking. I love untangling jewelry, and I'll do it all day, every day if somebody gives me a bag and say, hey, do what you want with it. And that's exactly what I did. No problem. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? I love untangling too. Thank you, Amy. Yep. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We are missing some thumbs up. Yep. Love says she'd pick this up for $3 and sell it for $20. Angela says she'd pick this up for $3 and sell it for $42. Dorian says I would pay $5 and sell it for $45. Oh, I do too, Ashley. Amy says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Miss Denise says she would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $40. You got my thumbs. Awesome. Thank you so much. Ashley says I would pay $5 for it, but I would sell it for $25. Now, just to let y'all know, this one I did pay up a little bit for it, which is okay. I think this is the most I ever paid for anything when I sell something because I got an idea of what I'm going to sell it for. Jennifer says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $30. I love how I said spend a little more. I did pay up on this one. I actually bought this one from Mark from 2 Guys Vintage and Resale. Yes, it is. I picked this up from Mark and Mike on one of their auctions. I happened to be watching on a day that I wasn't a guest on it. And I did pick this up for $20. I bought it from Mark and Mike for $20. But that's okay because it sold for $59.26. And this did not take long. I've listed this on February the 11th of this year. I bought this in the end of January, beginning of February. And I got it listed on February the 11th. And I sold it on March the 3rd for $59.26. And I did pay $20. Mark and Mike of 2 guys. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mind paying up for some of those little things like that because I know I can get money for it. So, yeah, it was a good little flip. All right. Thank y'all very much. And let's go on to our next one. This one sold on Etsy. This is an Artifacts. For those that don't know, Artifacts was under the JJ brooch, JJ Jeanette brooch, were under the name Artifacts in 1986. This was from 1986. It's a vintage signed JJ Cat in the Mirror pewter pin brooch. I sold the gold one like this one before, and that was the silver one. I love how you can see the cat's face in the mirror. That's the back of it. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for. Yep. Yeah, and I always look for different names, and yeah. Miss Denise says, pick it up for $5 and sell it for $18. I'm going to give you a tip about what I usually do when I'm watching somebody's auction. I always have eBay open, and the tab is always on sold. If there's a brand I haven't heard, I'm looking it up immediately. Nobody bought it, so I picked it up. Angela says, pick it up for $4 and sell it for $35. I wasn't sure if I said anything, but Miss Denise says she would pick it up for $5 and sell it for $18. This one I did not. This one I did not get from Dee Dee. I even had it in gold tone. Amy says, pick this up for $6 and sell it for $45. Love says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $30. Jennifer says, pick this up for $2 and sell it for $20. Danielle says, I would keep it. Angie says, I would buy it and I would keep it. Yeah, these sell pretty fast when I list them. Anyone else? Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Ashley says 10, keep or sell for 20. Yeah. That was only if I can get a close-up of it, so I had to show it. So I had to make sure it was good and clean picture, you know? As close as I can get to it. Well, this one I got for free. This was a free one. And I sold it for $29.25. Doreen says she was thinking that she would pick it up for $10 and sell it for $18. I got this one for free and sold it for $29.25. It sold on Etsy. All right, this next item up to show. This is a men's or woman's unisex adjustable mesh cap ball cap hat, Mossy Oaks Fishing. It's a black and white with a blue patch. It is cool. It's one of those cool technology type hats. New with tags. New with tags. Of course, it says men's, but a lot of times I put all my hats on the unisex. Thank you, Jennifer. I love doing that. And it's a cooling technique that they have on this hat. There's the tags, official camouflage. There's a license for it. And Mississippi. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Thank you, Jennifer. Amy says pick this up for 2 and sell it for 30. Angela says pick this up for 2 and sell it for 22. Jennifer says she would pass. Oh, and by the way, y'all might want to check out Miss Denise's Vinted. I got a notification this morning. I went and checked it out. She listed 2 brooches yesterday on her Vinted website. Don't forget to drop your link, Miss Denise. She did post 2 more pieces of jewelry. 2 brooches. And it's amazing on all the different categories you can sell on with Vinted. If I bought it, I would give it to my daughter, Jennifer says. With this one, of course, I love picking up stuff like this on clearance. You know me, I love me some clearance. And that's where I picked this up at Wally World on clearance for $3. Pick this up at retail overcharge at clearance at Walmart. And I did sell it for $12.95. I think I have 2 left. Yep. All right. Next up to show. I don't have the link. That's all right. I know Miss Denise was here. I got the notification this morning. She listed 2 items total. I can't go to Walmart without checking. Girl, and they moved it on me, but I knew where to find it. I can tell them signs anywhere. Yeah, I got to go through clearance. All right, this next item is a vintage Coach white brown thong flip-flop key fob beach sandal keychain charm. And if y'all have seen this before, you know where I've got it from, or you might have an idea of where I bought it from. There it is. There's Miss Denise's link for Vinted, y'all. If you would love to take an item, if you would like to start trying to list on Vinted, I do have a link under my link tree and in my bios for this channel. You can give it a try. It's free for you to list. You don't pay any fees, and you just sell it, you list it, you sell it, and you ship it. Everything you sell it for is yours. I do have a referral. You get a bonus, I get a bonus if you sell and you list, if you at least list 3 items in a certain time frame, you get a bonus and I get a bonus. And it's free. So go check out the link. It's in my bios, by the way. All right, let me go ahead and finish showing the pictures. Would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for this and how much you think it might have sold for? Let's see. Danielle says, keep it and wear it every day. Go to one. Yeah, me too. There's Miss Denise's Vinted link. She did list a couple of more brooches yesterday. Wait, what was that one? Oh, that was the brooch. That's the 2 different brooches that she listed. Amy says, pick this up for 4 and sell it for 18. I've never heard of it. Vinted. Yeah, it's a new website you can sell on. I do have a referral code if you want to go to my link at my main page on my YouTube. Actually, I can get it now. It's on my list. Right here. Or is it? Let me see. Yeah, that's my website. If you go in my link tree, yeah, go in the link tree and it's in the link tree. I thought I had it. Oh, there it is right here. Nope, that's Vinted. Let me see real quick. Link tree. Is it there? Where is my affiliate? Nope, it's not there. Oh, I know why. It might be in my description. It might be in the description. I have to check. Ms. Denise says pick this up for 5 and sell it for 20. Love says pick this up for 5 and sell it for 26. Little Debbie says for free and sell it for 14. Yeah, I got to list more on there too. I was looking up the different categories. It's amazing on the different categories you can list on. All right, for those that might remember, when Michael Angry Otter Reacts, they did a fundraiser for the Texas flood relief. I bought this from Glamos on Mark's channel, but when they were doing the fundraiser for Michael, for the fund relief they were doing in Texas, I paid $17 for this from Glamos Closet. She was on there selling, and I bought it for $17. But I wind up selling it for $54.25. And the money that was spent there went to the Texas flood relief. Well, I did a donation and I got an item and I turned around and sold it and made more profit. So you never know. It's the brand, Coach. Yeah. That's the second one I sell like that this month. Well, within the last month and a half. All right, this is the Thrones Mini Replica Dark Horse Deluxe Game of Thrones 4-inch iron, new, sealed in package. Actually, I think it's just new. I don't know. Did I have a picture of it? Yeah, it is open. New in package. It's not sealed. I just put in there new in package. So there we go. All right. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Ms. Denise says pick this up for 5 and sell it for 45. Amy says leave it. Good morning, Heather. I thought I said hello earlier, but hello, good morning, and welcome. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? I guess people are dropping off because my numbers are going down. I bought this at Retail Arbitrage. Don't forget about Target, clearance. But if you go to Target, don't forget to sign up for that red card because you get an additional 5% off no matter what you buy. Whatever it may be on clearance, plus 5% off. That's what I used to buy this. My cost, Ashley says she would pick it up for 10. Let's see. And Angela says pass. Ashley says she'd pick it up for 10 and keep it. This one I paid, again, bought it on clearance, used my 5% off red card, and got it for $16.53. And I turned around and sold it for $51.55. Don't forget to use Target's red card along with clearance. It gets you an additional 5% off. It's worth it, especially if you're doing resale. Retail arbitrage. Always think about that. That's what I always say about that. And give me a second for Ashley. I'll get it in a few seconds. It might be in my description, but I'll check real quick. This is Fortnite Battle Royal Collection Squad Pack. Jennifer, you might recognize this one. I know I gave it out the other day, so I'll have to look for it. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for. Let me see something. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Oh, by the way, Ashley, if you click the link, does it ask you to sign up? Yeah, that's the link to my store. Let me see. Membership, Big Cartel, Moon Pie, affiliate link for coffee, Filmora, TubeBuddy, Michael's Market storefront, YouTube channel, affiliate for Canva, Printful, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, eBay, Macari, and whatnot. Okay. So I need to check the description bar. Oh, let me do this. Manage videos. All right, I'm gonna look. Let me see what the chat's saying. Let's see. Fantastic. All right, let's see. Angela says pass. Amy says pick it up for $5 and sell it for 20. Ms. Denise says leave it. Ashley says pick it up for 10 and sell it for 30. Ashley says leave it, or my kids would open it. No. Let's see. Vinted, Daisy's D's. There's her link. I just had it the other day. What did I do with it? Let me see if I can do it that way. Oh, here we go. All right, here it is, Ashley. There's the referral code. Oh, Miss Denise dropped hers too. All right, I need to change that. I knew it was a weird. Yeah, there's Miss Denise's one too. All right, for this one I got for free. If y'all ever go to, like today's Friday, 7:30, Buffalo Picker, Defend the Hustle. Every Friday, he's always doing some great information to share with everybody, but he also does giveaways. This is one of those giveaways I won from his show. My cost zero because it was a free gift that I got from his giveaways. And I sold it for $17.87 from his giveaway. Got it for free. Yep, tonight, 7:30. Yep. All right, the next item up to show. Come on, close. There we go. All right. Now this one, this is a vintage 1960s. Jennifer, you might recognize this one. It's from the 1960s. It is signed Gypsy. It is handmade coins and freshwater pearl 17-inch necklace. Hand painted, handmade coins. It is signed Gypsy, is the brand signed on the necklace. It is a freshwater pearls. Again, from the 1960s, and this is signed Gypsy. It is freshwater pearls and handmade coins necklace, 17 inches. There's the sign for Gypsy, the tag. It's got the clasp right there. And that tag, when you see that tag, that's the brand Gypsy. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, where would you, how much would you pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Ashley says, pick it up for 10 and sell it for, oh, that was the other one, no mind. Wrong one. Let me go back down some more. All right, Ms. Denise, Carol says, pick it up for $1 and sell it for 45. Jeffrey, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, you forgot about that? There it is, right there. Patrick, hello, good afternoon, morning, and what? It could be afternoon for you, but good morning. How you doing? All right, Amy says, pick this up for 25 and sell it for 125. I don't know nothing about jurors, so I'll pass. That's what Angie says. Carol says, pick this up for $4.99 and sell it for $75.75. Jennifer says, I'd pick it up for $5 and sell it for $50. Angela says, pick it up for $1 and sell it for $22. Just guessing, don't know the brand. I didn't know the brand either, boo. But a while back, about a year ago, do y'all remember where, for those who know, Danny Mae's Adventures, where she did last year a wedding fundraiser where she sold a lot of jewelry in her auctions to raise money for her wedding. That's how she paid for her wedding. Well, I bought this in a lot from her. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Carol, you were bidding it with me in this auction. And also, I bought it in a lot. The lot, I paid $20 for it, for the whole lot. And my cost per piece for this piece, and every one of them in that lot, because there's a lot of different pearls. She wasn't sure if they were real or fake or whatever. I paid one, you bought some beautiful pieces. Yes, I did. And I paid $1.18. I also bought a lot too from her. Yeah, you did. And you and I were bidding back and forth on this lot. What I won it, and I paid $1.18 for this piece. But the lot cost me $20. My cost on this one, $1.18. And I hope y'all sitting down, because guess what? This paid for everything I bought from her, pretty much, and put me all in the profit. Because I only paid $20 for the lot. But I bought a lot from her. I bought a lot from her. That's all I'm going to say. But this one sold for $167.25. Keep on the lookout for that logo for that brand, Gypsy. That's a good brand for me. Gypsy. And I only paid $1.18 for it. And sold it for $167.25. Yep. Yeah. All right, this last and final item. This is a Perry Ellis men's 2XL slim fit blue circle abstract print button-down shirt. And Jennifer, I spoke with, you remember Jen when Jen and Victoria used to do the bingo back in the day. I've been talking to Jen. She's doing okay. She's been having a lot of health issues, but her and her husband split up. It's her and her son now. She's doing okay. Yep, she's doing okay. I've been keeping up with her and talking with her a lot on Facebook. She's been having a lot of health issues, but yeah, keep her in your thoughts and prayers. So yeah, this is the brand Perry Ellis. I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody sent me an offer and I let him have it. I had this thing too long. Wait till you hear who I bought it from. Yeah, me too. Yep. Yeah, I was talking to her again yesterday. Her and I have been chatting back and forth. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Lucky Duck Wow. Ooh, I would have one prize. Right. I was the closest without going over. Yeah, you're right about that one. And she says pass. Still friends. Angela says pass. Usually, this is when I first started getting into buying clothing. I did buy this from Victoria for $5. But that's okay because somebody said, would you take? And I said, I'll let you have it with no problem. Because I had it for a couple of years. Sold it for $20. Only paid $5. But guess what? It's out my house. It's out my inventory. It's no longer there. I let him have it with no problem for $20. You pass on your you don't do clothing. I do some, but not a lot. Yeah. Yep. Got it from Victoria when she was doing of clothing. All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing the screen. Remove. Add myself. Now it's time for me to start dropping links. Also, don't forget, every Friday we do this, and would you buy it or would you leave it? If you have anything that's sold and you would love to share, again, you got to go no more than past 90 days, because if not, I can't open the links. Yeah. So let me go ahead and cheat. I got to copy and paste. I can't do like Jennifer and just do it on her phone, so I got to copy and paste. Here is her channel link. Here is her Etsy store. And this is just other ways that you can help support another reseller and help Jennifer out. Yeah. There's her Etsy store. Here is her Buy Her Milkshake link. And if you would like to come on up and promote your channel or anything you have going on during the weekend and you would like to come on up, I'm going to drop that link for the panel for you to come on up. Just remember, you do have to have your camera and your mic connected. It won't let you up here if you don't. All right, let me get back to the chat. Takes too much space. I fold it real nice and small, and I'm good. I have a crate that I put all that in after I put it in a suffocation bag. Nice sale. Over 4. I will be going over at 4. Where are you going over to? I have such a problem getting my boss to understand that it doesn't matter how much profit you make. It is an item sales that just sitting and not selling. Yep, you're right about that. I let them have it with no problem. Yep, they send me an offer. What? Yes, I do. You just, okay, you'll be going live at 4. Okay. Well, have fun. Hopefully it's not too cold for you. Jeffrey, check it out. You're supposed to be live now. Jeffrey, you're supposed to be live now. I want to check that, Jeffrey. According to your page, it says you're on now. Yeah. You have 2 of them scheduled. You have one for 9/28 It says is live, but you're not. And then once again's at 4. So you must have created it twice, Jeffrey. Go back and check your channel. Yeah, it shows both. Right now and at 4 o'clock. Yeah. And that's one thing about it. If somebody sends me an offer, I'll let them have it, depending on what it is, as long as they don't lowball me. Yeah, you either cancel it or change your date, your time. Thank you, Ashley. All right, I'm not seeing anyone else ready to come on up, and the numbers are going down. So guess what? If you need to come on up, or you would like to come on after the show's over, and you have anything you would like to discuss or ask or go over, come on after the show's over. So as I say before in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out, and y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it, with no problem, see the